Here's observation 3,478 of living here in Madrid as opposed to my hometown of San Francisco. So any of you who've spent any time in Spain, you know that Spanish people can be very boisterous, to put it mildly, to be like, let's bulla, like you can go to a tapas bar and the dude will be screaming orders over the top of your head. You'll be shoulder to shoulder and back to back with people, like having intense conversations, spilling wine, like it's part of the whole culture. So the other day I was going over to the grocery store. I was just gonna pick up some queso manchego and a bottle of wine. Yeah, I know it's a stereotype, piss off. And I immediately noticed that something was off, yo. So I walk in, and like I said, I'm used to loud noises, loud voices, and shitty pop music happening every time I walk to this grocery store. But instead, I get inside, and I notice it is dead quiet. It is silent. So I know something immediately is weird because this is very unlike the place I live. So I walk in and I think like, is this closed? Am I not supposed to be here because the lights are low? But then there's a bunch of people in line. There's people buying tortilla. The whole thing's happening, right? So I'm hella confused. And then I see this. So for those of you who can speak Spanish, what it says is that this is the hour of silence for either children or adults who are on the autism spectrum. Adults are just neurodivergent people who are sensitive to loud noises or bright lights or just intense hypersensory situations like that. And so I was thinking, this is such a simple thing that people can do that's just based on basic empathy and compassion for other people. Because it doesn't take much, yo. Just for an hour a day, these big grocery stores can just have a little moment of peace for other folks who might have just different needs or different sensitivities. And it just honestly makes you realize there's so many things that you can do as a culture, as a society, to make a world just more inclusive and just more compassionate. Because can you imagine like Safeway or Lucky's doing something like this? Like, I don't know, it seems hard for me. People be like, nah, it's freedom and money and commerce and brr. I don't really have a conclusion here. It's just another one of those tiny little things that remind me that I live in this gorgeous place and that there's still a lot of lessons to learn and ways we can structure our societies, ways we can treat each other with some dignity and respect.